Well, hello, y'all. How y'all are tonight? I got up this morning and it was colder than a well digger's patootie, man. And I took a peek outside, man. It's been snowing, and it looks like there's about 8-10 inches of snow on the ground. And I had to go in town today to take care of some business. So I get up and I took a shower and got dressed. Went out to get my truck, and of course there's about a foot of snow on the damn truck. Look inside, see if I could get my scraper, and it was gone. I don't know, somebody must have needed it worse than I did. But anyway, I rooted around. I found an old horse broom and a digging tool I use for my metal detecting. And so I used them, and I got the snow and the ice off my windshield. In the process, I went to pick up one of my wiper blades, and wouldn't you know, it'd be on the driver's side, and part of the rubber split on it. So the end of it just hanging down, it's going to make a... But anyway, I got her done, got to Walmart. I had to go in. I thought they'd made a mess up on my meds, and they didn't. But while I was there, something strange happened. Now, my last name, Ledoux, it's not just a name that you run into every day. Of course, every state you go into, if you look in the phone book, you might find one. But, I walked up there, and there's this little Hispanic gal, she waiting on me. And I happened to look. I said, "Girl, what you doing with my name tag on?" She said, "Well, that's my name." And I said, "What's my name too?" I said, "You reckon we're related?" She said, "Well, you're from Louisiana and I'm from New Mexico." I doubt it. But after I got home, I got to thinking, my dad lived in Carlsbad, New Mexico. And he lived, he was a milkman, sold milk. Them old-fashioned guys going around delivering milk to your door in them glass bottles. That's my daddy. Yep, that's one of the jobs he had. He did that. He sold block ice. And he finally ended up in hotel and restaurant supply business. But anyway, I got that Wally World thing figured out, and there wasn't a mistake made, so I was glad about that. I got 3 months supply, and they only charged me for 1 month, so can't be a deal like that. I thought I was ripping them off. I wasn't, so I'm happy for that. So anyway, I left there. I went down to my gun store. Now, I went in there to order this gun I've been wanting for the longest. And I just decided, cotton picket, there was a lot of things during my life that I never got to have, because I put other things before my needs, and now I'm retired and it's just me. And by golly, when I want something, I'm going to get it. So anyway, I went in there and ordered this gun. And while I was in there, I picked something else up. And I was thinking, wintertime, ain't a lot to do outside. I need something to do to pass time with besides get on YouTube and aggravate people and piss people off, which I'm good at. And so they had this book on modern reloading. This book right here. Now, it was only $20. And getting into reloading, it can either be real costly if you want to get way into it, or you can go into basics and it won't cost you much. I was looking on a site and hell, you can pick up a damn starter set for little or nothing. So that's something I might decide to do. I don't know. So then I went to pay my cable bill, and I went to pay my trailer lot rent, and went to check in on a concealed carry permit at the sheriff's office, and got the application from them. So I study up on that and take a safety course, and first one thing another. And while I was at Wally World, what did I do with it? Well, doggies. I don't know what to, oh, here it is. Been a snake and it bit me. I got this book. Concealed carry. Now, I want to ask y'all out there in the gun community, if I can get the glare off of it, is there something wrong with this picture here, right here? Is there something wrong with this? I mean, this dude he ain't even got his gun out of his holster yet, and he's got it cocked already. To my way of thinking, that's a good way to get your ass blown off. Now, I don't know nothing, you know, I'm new at this gun stuff, this pistol stuff, so I don't know. Joe tried to explain to me something about single action and double action and all this kind of stuff. Went over my head. I'm going to have to learn all that stuff. But like I said, to me, if I would think it's a good way to get your ass blown off. But anyway, just something I'm going to have to learn. So anyway, what this video is all about is I want to thank my buddy, Joe's Neon. I met him on YouTube here. I don't know how in the hell I got one of his videos, but I believe in destiny, and I believe nothing happens by chance, and every step you make in life was preordained, and you meet people that you're supposed to meet for, you know, for a reason. And you go through experiences, every experience you go through, that you're going through it for a reason, to learn something from it. Now, Joe is just one super fine guy. Me and him clicked from Jump Street. He has a high respect for the American Indian culture, and so do I. And I noticed he was doing this vid, and on his back wall he had all these axes hanging. And come to find out, he refurbishes old handle axes and rehangs them and stuff like that. Well, when I was metal detecting one day, I was out by this old abandoned house, and I went out by the barn, and part of it was still standing. I'm metal detecting, and I get this loud beep, you know, and I get to digging. It's real soft dirt. It's not hard dirt. It's real soft dirt. And I dig up this old, first it was a wedge. There's an old wedge. I mean, the top of it was all mushroomed out, you know, it looked like it'd been used forever. And then the next thing I found was a split maul. One of them had a round hole in it where you put a round handle in. And the next one I found had like a teardrop shaped hole in it. And then I found this axe head. Well, this axe head was, I mean, it was in immaculate shape, other than having some pitting to it, you know, rust pitting. But, you know, so when I run into those videos, I instant message him. I said, look, I see that you refurbish axes, and I've got these old split mauls and axe heads, and if you would like to have them, I would really like to have them go to somebody that would appreciate them, other than somebody just throw them in a corner and just let them sit there. So he was thrilled to get them, and he offered to pay me shipping, and I said, no, man. You've paid me already with just your videos that you've put out, because I have spent hours watching them and enjoying. I have to live my life through other people now, because growing up, I didn't get to do the things that I really wanted to do because I was too busy working and trying to fend for my family. I was an over-the-road truck driver, and I was gone for sometime a month or two at a time. And when I got home, all I had was a couple of days off, so I had to dedicate that time to my family, do things around the house, and do things my family wanted. Oh, I wanted to be out there with my buds, in the deer camps and the fish camps, and sitting around fire and swapping lies and drinking beer, but, a man got to do what he's got to do. So anyway, I just want to thank Joe for the kind words that he gave me, and trying to, he wants to send people my way, and I appreciate that. And if you are a subscriber to my channel, I'm not the smartest cookie in the box. I'll tell you that from Jump Street. I don't claim to know it all. Anything I tell you, take with a grain of salt. And don't believe a damn thing I tell you. I'm telling you what I think. My opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So if you hear me say something, you go do your own research. You go look it up for yourself. This is just through my life. This is what I have come up with. You might come up with a different answer. So anyway, I appreciate Joe for sending me new subs. That's not what I'm all about. I'm not about all this getting, 10,000 subs and all this kind of stuff. Joe is basically what I'm all about. Meeting good people, making bonds with good people. And I want to give another shout out to another friend of mine. And her name is Dish Bronson. She's a sweet little old gal from I think she's in Michigan. And she deer hunts and ice fishes and just a sweet little old gal. So y'all go check her channel out too. And I'm sure most of you know her. But anyway, just want to do this vid. Tell Joe I appreciate him, his kind words, and so y'all take care out there. And like I said, what you see with me is what you get. I tell it the way I see it. Am I right? Probably not majority of the time, but if I tell you something, don't take it for granted. Go out and research and find your own answers. This is just my opinion on it. So y'all take care. Stay warm, because it's cold in the well digger's ass out there, y'all. So y'all take care. Love y'all. Bye.